Here in Homer, we're at the Land's End Resort. That's Rochelle walking down the hallway there. Anyways, this is our room, and the in-laws are in here inspecting, giving it their thumbs up. But here is the coolest thing about this room. You walk right out onto our little deck. My parents are right next door there. In-laws are downstairs near the jacuzzi, but bam! Look at this view. This is spectacular. Again, this is Homer. We're at the very end of the spit here in Homer. This is Kashamayak Bay. I think I'm pronouncing that right. My dad and I are going to do our halibut fishing charter out of here tomorrow morning. But this view is just the best. We wanted to go to Halibut Cove today, but we didn't make reservations. We didn't know we had to, and they only have 2 boats out a day, and we missed it. But I think that's Halibut Cove right over in here. And that boat looks similar to the boat we'll be taking tomorrow for our fishing charter. Man, that view is just the best. Doesn't get much better than that. Well, here we are up in the hills above Homer. Homer, Alaska.
We were told of this place by a gentleman at the grocery store. He said you can get the best view.
That's the spit. You see it going out about 5 miles out in the middle of Kashamayak Bay. And we're staying at the Land's End Resort, which is at the very end of that thing. Tomorrow we go to the open sea, way out that way. One's mom's taking a picture. Mom, what are those called again? Cow parsnip. Yeah, do not touch. Cow parsnip all over Alaska. For the night here in Homer. We're driving out onto the spit. You can kind of get a glimpse of what the spit is all about. Now they've pulled off the road here just to look at some of this stuff, I guess. This is the real Homer, Alaska. Look at that boat right there. Looks like a shoe. Getting one last look out our deck here. That awesome mountain range. You still see the sun shining on the very tips. I videotaped the room already, didn't I? I think I did. If I didn't, this is our room. I was just videotaping the room one more time. Say goodnight, Grandma. Look in the mirror.
Bye, Grandma.
Alaska. It's 6:45 in the morning. Another beautiful day.
Golden forest, golden lake, sanctuary, state of grace. I will find reason, a place to begin. It'll be a good day. Beginning is one place I've been before. Watching the sunrise on the silver shore, setting me free again, leading the way. It'll be a good day. Sometimes I forget how mighty this earth, astounding winter skies, truth isn't birth, peace that it brings to me, my naked eyes. Be a good day. Make me believe again, making me free again, making me see again. Golden mountains, golden seas, a thousand reasons.
See, now it's time for you to land the big one, Dad. So I can get it all on videotape. Do you have one, Dad? All right, bring that puppy in. Yeah, I see your pole's bouncing. You see him?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fish up. Right behind you.
Okay.
Okay, everybody reel them up. We're gonna make about a 3.5 mile move to go somewhere else to walk.
Let him go with the small one.
Yeah, small one.
Good job, Dad.
Line 'em up, boys.
That's some work, huh?
There you go.
I can't see, I can just barely see you.
Oh, that's the second one again. The other one's a little bit bigger than that.
I'm kind of aiming where your pole is.
40 is there, so it might be a little better now.
Craig's got a fish on here. He's pulling it up. I hope the camera's catching it. You see color. Fish is coming to the surface. There's the fish.
Little guy? I've got my
Okay, he was let go. He was too small to keep, so we let him go to come back and be caught another day. Okay, Butch.
Making me see again.
That is the end of our day. The fog finally burned off. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Getting ready to head back to Homer. The view got nice all of a sudden.
Make me believe again. Making me free again. Making me see again.
You have fun, Dad?
First class.
First class, huh?
Good time.
All right.
going round the town, that you don't want me around. I can't shake off my city blues. Everywhere I turn I lose. Love is like oxygen. You get too much, you get too high. Not enough and you're gonna die. Love gets you high. Love is like oxygen. You get too much, you get too high. Not enough and you're gonna die.
It's one of our fish.
Time is no healer if you're not there. Lonely fever, sad words in the air. Some things are better left unsaid. I'm gonna spend my days in bed. I'll walk the streets at night to be hidden by the city lights. City lights. Love is like oxygen. You get too much, you get too high. Not enough and you're gonna die. Love gets you high.
What we have here is a bunch of halibut caught today. The fish that we definitely caught are this one, this one,
Michael asked,
down here at the end. We were out all day. It took us, maybe 5 to 10 minutes each to pull them aboard. And the farther we got under the day, the longer it took to get them aboard because our arms were getting tired. We had to crank so long. These two fish are going to run about 20 to 25 pounds each. This one is going to run about 20 pounds. What we're going to do is we're going to have them taken across the street, filleted, frozen, and then mailed home so we can have them for dinner.
Right.
We were on holiday in an Irish boat. It was really a good time. We really enjoyed ourselves. Oh, first class.
All right.
Okay.
Got out of town on a boat going to Southern Islands, sailing to reach before a following sea. She was making for the trades on the outside and the downhill run to Papaete. Off the wind on this heading line, the Marquesas. You got 80 feet of a water line, nicely making way. In a noisy bar in Avalon, I tried to call you, but on a midnight watch I realized why twice you ran away. Think about how many times I had fallen. Spirits are using me, Lord, your voice is calling. What heaven brought you and me cannot be forgotten. I have been around the world, looking for that woman girl who knows love can endure, and you know it will. When you see the Southern Cross for the first time.
So anyways, this is our final 2-night stay at the Alaskan Longhouse Hotel. It's really neat. the log cabin style look. It's got the pretty hanging baskets out of each doorway. Anyways, just a basic room. It's kind of a neat Russian Orthodox style looking church with the onion dome on top. And there's our multitude of suitcases. But that's it. That's our room. Such as it is. Bye, dear.
I just want to celebrate another day of living. I just want to celebrate another day of life. Put my faith in the people, but the people let me down. So I turn the other way and I carry on anyhow. That's why I'm telling you, I just want to celebrate, yeah, yeah. Another day of living, yeah. I just
What did you think about our trip?
I think it was a great time just to spend with family. I think that's the longest that I've spent with your mom and dad, except for in Catalina, but that was 20 some odd years ago. Plus being with my parents too. I mean, it was a whole, encompassing type thing with having the two sets of parents and seeing their different personalities. And
What one thing really stands out in your mind about the whole trip?
well, personally, I really enjoyed the Dolly house.
The girl that was running the tour actually knew Dolly, so she was interesting to talk to.
Yeah, she came over and used to play. Dolly used to sit out, and she used to have quarters for the kids, and that would be for their lunch money or for their milk money or something like that. So she always had some money for them, and so this gal that was doing the tour stated that she really enjoyed Dolly, even though she never knew what this gal did, but she just knew that she wasn't supposed to go in that part of town because her dad told her not to, and then later on in life she found out why. So it was just, I really enjoyed that because you're getting to know a person from a real person rather than seeing replicas or anything like that. So another highlight was just the ship and the whole atmosphere of that. This was my second cruise, but this was my first week-long cruise. There was a little bit of a disappointment on the
Fishing day?
fishing. Yeah, the fishing day.
Because you guys didn't catch any fish.
Well, and that, and just I think my
Overcrowded.
expectations were too high,
Yeah.
and I probably should have just went in knowing that it was just going to be fun just to be out in Alaska instead of thinking that the fish were just going to jump into the boat.
Would you do it again?
Yes.
The trip was the absolute greatest thing I've ever done. It went way beyond all my expectations of Alaska. Victoria, Canada, way beyond my expectations. It was just fun. It's always fun to go on a vacation when you're prepared for the expense up front. You know you're going to do it, so you just go do it and you enjoy it and not worry about it too much. Things that stand out were Bouchard Gardens in Victoria, Canada. That was unbelievable. I never thought I'd be a flower guy, but Canada, both Niagara Falls and Bouchard Gardens are just amazing. So I can really appreciate the pretty flowers they have there. The cruise, probably my number one thing. This is my first cruise. Went way beyond my expectations. I have to say that this cruise ship, every single thing they do on that cruise ship is nothing but first class. And it was just unbelievable. The food primarily. Me and my tummy, I love to eat, so that was definitely something for me. Then stopping in each of the towns, having the weather the way it was, which is unheard of in Alaska, was a really nice surprise and really allowed us to enjoy ourselves and see everything without cloud cover, without wearing heavy raincoats, things like that. So that was an unexpected surprise. A surprise excursion that I didn't expect to be that great was in Juneau when we went to the Mendenhall Glacier and we walked over to that waterfall. That was spectacular.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's something we didn't really have planned. We just kind of did because we had the time, and it was awesome. The scenery in Alaska was more than I thought. I always expected just high, rugged mountains with white snow, water everywhere. And it definitely was all of those things, but it was also a lot greener and more lush, deep forests than I guess I imagined, and so that was kind of neat. My first impression of Anchorage, where we first went, was kind of a downer, but then we drove down the Kenai Peninsula, and things got a lot prettier. And we stayed 3 nights in Kenai, the city of Kenai, at the Harborside Cottages, and that was amazing. You're right on the bluffs looking over the coast and the Kenai River Inlet, and that was a really nice surprise. So I think it made a lot of us want to get back to the cabins at night so we could enjoy just relaxing at the cabins, which was kind of cool. The only disappointment about that whole trip was, like you said, everybody didn't catch fish. I got lucky. Fishing requires no skill in Alaska. You just throw your pole on and they pretty much jump on. So I got lucky, but everyone else didn't get lucky, and it kind of brought the whole tempo of that day down. And
Well, your mom at least caught one too.
My mom did catch one fish, but my dad got skunked and your dad got skunked.
And my mom and me.
Right. And that just kind of brought the whole tempo of the day down. Plus, we didn't see any, bears like we thought we were going to see. We saw a few bears, which was cool, but, and then what we saw was the back heads of thousands of tourists that were there fishing just like us.
Yeah.
So it kind of took away some of Alaska's beauties, being a tourist trap the way it was. A cruise I will definitely do again. Definitely high on my
priority list.
Priority list, exactly, yeah. I'll definitely do Alaska again. I'll definitely go fishing again.
Because we want to go to Denali Park and Mount McKinley.
I'd like to go see Denali. I'd like to see Seward. There's lots of places in Alaska. Alaska is so big, and there are so many things to do that you can't do it in 2 weeks. We did 2 weeks in Alaska, with the cruise going all through southeast Alaska, and then a week on land, and we did so many things. We kept busy every day. We had the greatest weather. We had a great time every day, so nothing was a downer whatsoever. But you just can't see and do it all in 2 weeks. You need a month, really, to kind of really see and do it all. So I would definitely do it again. Definitely.